Hi, everyone. Happy Leap Day. It's February 29th, the last day of February, and it's also the last day of Black History Month. And I chose to save this special book for you for today. Um, this is a book where it's about Langston. It's inspired by Langston Hughes. So it's called Langston Hughes, King of Letters. And there's also all these words are words from his writing, famous words that stick out that he used quite a bit or that were important. It's by Jason Reynolds, who is an amazing author. He writes a lot of middle grade and young adult fiction, and um, and I have some you can borrow if you would like. And it was given to me. This book was given to me by Miss Toomey, who knows how much I love Langston. We've had conversations about poetry and Langston Hughes, and she knows that I love children's literature. And this was a beautiful gift and one I would like to share with you. So, look at these end pages. They're all these famous African American authors. And on the title page, there was a party for Langston, and they're all going into the Schomburg Center, which is at the New York Public Library. There was a party for Langston at the library, a jam in Harlem to celebrate the word-making man. Langston, the king of letters, whose ABCs became drums, bumping, jumping, thumping like a heart the size of the whole wide world. See the words? Rhythm, thump, 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 blues. Langston was the best word maker around. Could make the word mother feel like a real warm arms wrapped around you, giving a snug hug. Mother to son? Could make the word America look like two cool friends making pinky promises. To be cool, to be true. America will be. And all of these words and phrases are from Langston's writing. Could make the word Harlem sound like the perfect place to have a party. Make it seem like you could bust a move right there in the H or the L or the M of it. You can see it says Harlem in the windows, where new dances are born. There was a blowout for Langston. To celebrate the man who wrote wake-up stories and rise and shine rhythms for all the dreams we've dreamed. Many, many poems about dreams. Ever since he was just a little boy, daydreaming under the Ohio sky, turning birds into words flying all around him, imagining the clouds as paper to put them on, the best word maker in his class. It's true, he won a poetry contest when he was in middle school, going into high school. Fling my arms wide in the face of the sun. But not everyone understood Langston. Some people thought it was better to be word breakers, thought his spelling deserved yelling, wanted to take words like free and love and cut them in half, pull them apart to keep all the letters from touching and sharing, keep the big H's with the little H's, keep the big A's with the little A's. Some folks think by burning books they burn freedom. But Langston, the brave word maker, knew letters were better together, turned them into laughter. But freedom stands up and laughs in their faces. And that laughter rang out for years and years in cities and towns, on trains and tractors, to classrooms and bedrooms, bringing joy to the little and the big. So he didn't let that stop him, and he spread his words and gave joy to many. And that's why there was a party for Langston at the library, a fancy foot get-down, all-out bash, and all the books on the shelves were listening and looking at all the people shimmying full of dazzle. Don't nobody dance like a word maker, and all the best word makers were there. See them all? All these famous African-American authors looking on. Like Maya, another of my favorite poets. Says, oop, pop, ba-da. who Langston's language laughter tickled as a child, who grew up reading his words and learned to make words of his own. So she's reading his words: promise, heart, dream, enough, love, freedom, infinite, stand, black, live. And this is phenomenal for her poem, Phenomenal Woman. She could make the word woman seem like the word mountain. See, woman, shine on me. And the word cage feel like a place far, far away, freedom. From this library, this party, Maya dressed in constellations, stars dangling from her. She rose up from the floor, flapping like a free bird, flapping so freely, with wings unbroken. Mary, another one of Langston's word children, was at the party too. Came bopping in, dressed in his good clothes and his soft shoes. Black, his favorite word on his tongue. Mary could make the word black sound like it could be red. Now look, the word red is written, but these are all little words that say black. Black, 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 black here. Could make the word black echo into the future and way back into the past. Back to Langston. Mary came to recite poems at his hero's feet, came to dance, boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Came to offer his rickety radio heart to Langston, the man who wrote. His neighborhood as America, and his family as America, and his funky music as America, and America as America too. It says, I too am, and he has a poem called I too am America. All these things: magic, land, glee, music, song, dance, America, rise, mountain, mother, brother, son, neighbor, river, freedom, sister, daddy, Harlem, in a picture. The man who wrote Maya and Mary into the world. See their names there? And Maya and Mary danced like the best words do together, dazzled together. They held hands and swung and spun and slid. So there's words underneath them: wonderful, go, smile, wisdom, black, power, flame, breath, black, swing, laughter, stepping and stomping and boogie woogie wiggling wild. Oh, what a time to gather together, together. Until they lifted their heads to the word-making boy who had grown up to be a word-making man and had now become the word-making king. To Langston, for Langston. God, consider me a colored boy, once 16, once 5, once 3, once nobody, now me. And let laughter fill the library, laughter, the language of ha ha ha, loud like the love in the library at night, and all that hoopla in Harlem, at that party, where the books were looking on as new words were being written, where the books were listening just like you. We've got party, ha, dazzle, ha, jam, get down, celebrate. Looks like a great party. And look, here are some of Langston's titles. He wrote books, he wrote poems, he wrote short stories. I really like that book. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great night.